You have two parties and you choose, you know, A or A prime, you say, and that's it. Yes.
Thank you. How you doing, sir?
Hi.
What do you think about government and mental health?
What do I think about government and mental health?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, what can I say? Do I think the government should do more in the area of mental health? Yes. I mean, you know, I think the government should do much more in the way of health. Leaving health and leaving mental health to private enterprise is not conducive to giving people the best medical care, whether it's in physical health or in mental health. So, yeah, I think it would be important for a universal healthcare system where people who have problems in mental health can take care of those problems without spending a lot of money, and where, you know, that kind of help is available to them, and the government can be a kind of intermediary for that process. I don't know what else to say. I don't know that much, you know.
Well, the government seems to overtake funding and grants for mental health. It seems so every year.
It seems to do what?
Every year or so, I've noticed through candidates being elected governor or through the fights, just like gay and lesbian rights, they seem to battle back and forth, and whether they give or take the rights, it seems like we're always economically fighting for them. So it's a give or take war economics-wise as well as politically standing-wise for numbers of candidates who are against or positive. And it seems like the deciding vote always comes up to the one standing in power. I think that when my own political view is that if they were to take away the rights where they already been initiated, that they were the benefit of mankind, why take them back?
Well,
what gives them a right to do so over short notice?
well, all I can say is I think you should find people who agree with you about the mental health situation and organize and campaign for what you believe in. Are we near the end of our rope? I mean, at the end of my rope. Yeah. Who are my handlers here? Alex? Yeah. What is our situation with time?
Let's take one more question and then we'll do the signing.
One more question and we'll do book signing. Okay.
Good evening.
Hi.
I'm a second semester senior here at Brandeis, which means I'll be graduating this May. For the past 4 years, I've been taking courses on justice and liberty and doing case studies on developing nations being taken advantage of by multinational corporations and writing papers about the dominating power of money, interest, and this and that. But now it's time to graduate and get a job. And those things are all well and good from behind my desk in my room. But when I look at my job options for next year, realistically, a lot of the things I'm looking at are consulting firms or jobs in the financial world. And I know I have a lot of friends also who are more politically liberal, who are taking jobs in investment banking and fields like this, not necessarily firms that have, dirty records human rights-wise or something like this, but certainly part of what you're talking about. So someone like me who's more on the fence, I think I'm stuck in an ethical dilemma. I'm not exactly sure, where one goes in this situation. So I don't know if you have 2 minutes to talk me out of working for corporate America. What would you say?
2 minutes to solve your problem? Actually, we all face that problem. We have to make a living, and we want to do something good in the world. And we have to find ways of doing it. Sometimes you can make a living, and in the way you make your living, you could do something good in the world. if you're, only a small number of people are lucky enough to be able to do that. You work for a nonprofit corporation, work for Amnesty International, work for a progressive magazine, et cetera, write good stuff and get published and that sort of thing. Some of us are lucky and we can do that. Most people cannot. And so what do most people do? You make a living in whatever way you can, so long as you don't kill people and exploit people fiendishly. But you make a living in whatever way you can, but carve out part of your life and part of your time to be a citizen of the nation and of the world. It's harder. You have to do two things. It's like a woman who has to take care of kids and do a job at the same time. All of us have to do two things at once. And that's the reality of it. Thank you.
Howard Zinn is author of A People's History of the United States. His latest is A Power Governments Cannot Suppress. Learn more at howardZinn.org.